our program today. Well, as I mentioned, this is a program about your personal investment. So first, can you tell us how much you earn in your first job and how's that compare with what you currently earn?
Well, that's going back a long time in my history. From memory, it was around £3,000 a year, which is under 50,000 Hong Kong.
What was you doing at the time?
I started life as an investment analyst. So it's my first job in the city in the world of finance.
Yeah. And how's it compare with you nowadays? You are managing director of Aberdeen Assets Management Asia.
And a lot older, so yes, the sums have increased, but I guess so have the responsibilities, primarily on the family front with lots of children to look after. And of course, life has become a lot more expensive these days. We've had tremendous inflation over the last 30 years since I've been working.
Well, but then after this change of your income level, do your spending and investment behavior change?
My investment behaviour certainly has changed over the years because I've learned a lot during my career, and obviously at the beginning of my career I had absolutely nothing to spend to invest. So for the last 10 or 15 years ago, I think I've been investing, I hope, comparatively wisely, having learnt through many mistakes in previous years.
So now you are the boss and you are head of the Aberdeen Asset Management Asia. So do you mean that you now only invest in your company's fund?
I'm afraid to say I do. All my equity investments begin with the word Aberdeen. So I have a big chunk in the company's own shares, which are listed on the London Stock Exchange, as well as a big chunk in various of the company's funds, primarily investing here in Asia.
So what is your current portfolio composed of? Do you invest in fund, stock, or you invest in more exotic things like art collection or wine?
Well, I have all my equity investments are in Aberdeen funds or in Aberdeen PLC itself. Yes, I like things on the walls, so I have pictures, but they're not really investments. So they give pleasure and I think give a certain richness to life. So that's really where the money goes.
So as a professional fund manager, does it mean that you always win in the stock market or fund investment?
As a professional manager, no, you don't always win. We make investments that don't turn out well as professionals. I'd like to think over the years and with the experience of the team, we avoid the most obvious mistakes, and each year I think we concentrate on making fewer and fewer mistakes and being more and more thorough. And just by sheer hard work and discipline, weeding out the mistakes. But there's no way you can govern the direction of stock markets, certainly over the short term. And what we try and do is look beyond short-term stock markets, really to see through into the investments themselves. And are these really world-class companies that will make us substantial profits over time? And fortunately, Asia is the right part of the world to be in, and Asia has those companies.
Well, so finally, we have a common question for everybody in this column. Do you think you're rich or poor?
Oh, yes. I think in the broad sense of the word rich, I think I'm extremely rich because I have a great family, great kids. I love my job, which I'm very lucky. In a pure financial sense, of course, anyone in the financial services industry, I think has to consider themselves lucky. And we're in a very fortunate, arguably spoilt industry, which I think one always has to remind oneself that we are very lucky, possibly too lucky.
Thank you very much for joining our program today.
Thank you. Many thanks.